Welcome back to Your Beauty Fuel Kitchen. I'm so excited to have my good friend Midori Rutledge and fitness model here with us to help us talk about pre and post-workout nutrition.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Let's get right into it, and let's start with pre-workout. So I wake up in the morning, it's 5 a.m., I'm gonna go to the gym, and I think less is more. Let me have a couple bites of lettuce. Do you think that's a good idea?
No, I think that if you're going to put so much effort and work in the gym, you really need to fuel your body with good food.
Okay, what is good food? Is it a slice of toast and some bacon and eggs? Talk to me.
I say you have to fuel your body with premium food. That's real proteins and real carbs and real fats. And I can get into and show you one of my favorite pre-workout meals.
Great.
Snacks.
Let's go into the protein, carbs, and fat. So okay. 3 macronutrients, a little bit of a lesson here because people like to know, why am I eating this cookie with oatmeal? Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are fruits, vegetables, starchy carbs, as well as root vegetables and grains. Okay, fats. Fats are things like avocados, nut butters, coconut oils, and the last one is proteins, which can come from animal, plant, or powder, which we're going to use because it's great pre and post workout because it's yummy and fast and nutritious. So let's talk about these cookies. They're so good.
They're my favorite when I'm in the car on my way to work, and I can keep them in the car and head right to the gym. What these are made out of are my carb would be my oatmeal and my banana. My protein, I love to use the About Time vanilla or the cinnamon. The cinnamon's great.
I can smell the cinnamon in these ones.
It's fabulous.
Yep.
So
we got our proteins. Yeah. We got our carbs, right?
Yes.
And where's my fat?
There's a little bit of nut butter and crushed nuts.
These smell so good. I smell a lot of cinnamon.
Oh, it's delicious. Sometimes even some shaved coconut.
Okay, sounds good. So we got our 3 macronutrients in here. We have a couple cookies in the car. We get the energy and we go and we work out. Yeah?
Yes, and it kind of hits that little sweet craving that you want right in the middle of the day.
Perfect.
Perfect.
These are great for your kids too. They're great to freeze. I make these a lot. Make sure that you're getting some good quality protein in there.
Yes.
Great. Yeah?
It's a treat that my family loves as well, so.
These are ones that I make. So there's our take on Midori's, but I love these. Don't these look good?
I can't wait to try one.
I hear a lot of clients say, well, can I just grab a protein bar? And protein bars, if you actually read the back and you look at the label of these things, the majority are glorified chocolate bars with a little bit of protein in them.
And there's some ingredients in them that I have no idea what they are.
You can't pronounce them.
It's better to know what you're eating and know all the ingredients that are put into what you're fueling your body with.
100%. And that's why we make these, not daily, we make them weekly in my household on a Sunday. They go in the freezer in my trusty, I'm gonna show everybody this, in my trusty container, and I'm ready to go. By the way, have you seen these?
Pardon me? Oh, I can't wait.
So this isn't just a purse, but this has a cooler at the back, and this is called my sprint bag. So this is on my way to the gym and on my way home. It's packed with my containers, and this one happens to be full of those yummy protein bars that I make up ahead of time, cut them, and I'm ready to go. So these are my 6-pack fitness bags. They're awesome to go on the run, easy peasy. So my bars, fats, proteins, carbs, pre-workout. Do you want to see how easy these are?
I'd love to.
No bake, 4 ingredients. Your kids can help you. They go in the freezer and you're done.
Wow.
All these recipes will be up on the website, by the way, so just relax and enjoy. We have coconut flour. Now let's talk about flours a little bit, because a lot of people, they think flour, they think bad. White flour, overly processed. There's lots of sugar in there. Yes. Even whole wheat flour, it is actually not just whole wheat. There's a lot of sugar in there. It's still overly processed. Things like coconut flour, all this is ground down coconut meat. They've taken out the water, the flesh, the fat, and we end up with this beautiful, and it does not taste like coconut. My mom hates coconut. She actually likes cooking with this.
It doesn't, and the almond flour is great too. There's a few other flours out there that are great. They're great to cook with. Anti-inflammatory,
they still do the job, and you still can do baked goods and not feel like you're, being on a diet.
Exactly.
So we have coconut flour.
Coconut flour.
We have coconut oil. Coconut oil is an MCT, which is fancy for a medium chain triglyceride, which is a lot better for your body. Your body utilizes that as fuel.
And energy.
Energy. Pre-workout, you need energy. You want to go, you want to push out some push-ups, right? I'm going to make you do some push-ups after. And can you tell that I had one of these this morning? So this is coconut oil, fantastic for throwing in shakes, which we're going to do a little bit later, and for this recipe. If you grab that cup there,
Almond milk.
that is pure almond milk, okay? So this is unsweetened almond milk. And there is one more ingredient in there, of course, our protein powder, because we need some protein. So we have protein, we have carbs, we have fat. And guess what?
Almond milk.
You're going to just mix them together in a bowl, which I'm going to get you right now.
I think for a pre-workout, it's really important to make sure that you're having a carb, a protein, and a fat.
100%. So we're going to put the coconut flour in.
Okay. Protein powder.
We're going to put a
the vanilla.
scoop of the vanilla protein. Easy peasy.
Putting a scoop of protein in things that you're baking it kind of replaces the sugar. It's delicious.
This would be your sugar and your filler when you're baking. Throw in that almond milk. That's about 1/4 of a cup. And each protein powder is different with absorbency, so you might have to add a little bit of water. Okay. And then we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So guess what I'm going to get you to do?
Mix it.
Yeah, with your hands. Did you wash those hands first?
I did.
I'm going to hold the bowl for Midori, but this is how easy it is. My daughter loves making these because it's fun. It's like making Play-Doh. That's essentially what we're doing. So you just want to work it in. Keep working that. And we might have to add a few drops of water, which I'm going to do for you, until you have that right consistency. How's it feel?
Oh, wonderful.
See? It feels like you're making Play-Doh. Okay, keep going there. And I personally like to put them right and make them right into the container, because then it goes right in the freezer and then it's a grab and go.
What I was going to say about your bag, your purse, is that it's perfect. It's perfect because you can put your pre-workout, your post-workout meal in there, and those are probably the 2 most important meals
Of your entire day.
of your entire day. So there you go, right there.
A lot of people go to the gym. They spend hours working on those weights and then they leave and they don't fuel their body. 50% of what you've done in the gym is now gone down the drain.
Exactly.
Right? You can wash your hands there, honey. So this is what we have. I put parchment paper in because then look how easy it is. And there's the no stick going on. So the bottom layer there is essentially what we just did, is this goo that Midori made. And you just have to mash it in your container. See how easy that is? You get your kids to do this. It's no bake. Then this goes into the freezer, okay? And then when it's done, we drizzle 100% dark chocolate on top, back in the freezer, ready to go. Perfect pre-workout, and we're done. So we have 2 perfect pre-workouts right there. Let's show everybody who doesn't maybe want to eat in the morning a shake.
Okay.
Let's show them a shake. Let's talk about the shake.
Okay, so what I love to do, especially when I'm working out in the morning, because I think it's, like I said, it's really important to make sure that you get your protein, your carb, and your fat before you work out, is coffee and protein.
Love coffee and protein.
It's like a macchiato. It's
Macchiato. Come on, let's work on this accent here.
Macchiato.
Coffee, a lot of people think that they have to stop coffee. Yes, you need to stop those doubles with the cream and the sugar, all of that jazz. But coffee and caffeine is an amazing pre-workout. It is shown to increase endurance. It's shown as a natural fat burner. Yay, I would never give up my coffee.
No, I can't either.
I mean, it's not,
I can't.
once it turns into 3, 4, 10 coffees a day, then you have a problem.
And if you're not drinking any water, then it's a problem.
Then it's a problem. But 1 cup like this is my beautiful black organic espresso. That's fine. So we're gonna actually throw that in our shake.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start making this up for everybody.
Okay.
Pull the blender on over here, Midori. Oh, we can just leave it there. And
so
talk to me. Let's switch spots here. If I even know how to work this.
What I like to throw in my shake is coffee, protein powder, and a little bit of coconut oil. Right there, I have my protein, my fat,
Coconut oil.
my coffee, and I'll usually pair it with one of cookies or one of the squares.
What if we were to throw a banana in there?
Perfect. Banana or even a cooked sweet potato would be a shake right there. So you have everything you need for a good pre-workout meal.
This is gonna taste like banana cream pie. We got coffee. We have vanilla protein powder. We have coconut oil. I just put that on my nose. And we're gonna throw in a banana.
Perfect. Let's do about a tablespoon of coconut oil.
I already put it in.
Oh, perfect. Beat me to it.
We're gonna whip this up for you guys, okay? We don't wanna bore you with the blending part, so we're gonna whip this up for you on the break, and we are gonna come back, show you how good this tastes, and then we're gonna go right into the post-workout because that's
just as important.
Just as important to fuel your body after. So we'll be right back with this yummy shake and a great post-workout treat. See you then. Welcome back to the Your Beauty Fuel kitchen.
Cheers.
We are now ready for our workout with our pre-workout shake.
You got it.
Are we? We don't have time to work out.
No, we're gonna work out.
Okay, she's gonna make me work out after I know her. So look how the tables have turned. We're gonna go right into. We're gonna pretend we worked out. We had a big sweat. Now we're gonna go home and have a coffee and go to work, right?
After we have our post-workout meal, because like we said, it's the most important meal. It's one of the most important meal. If you're gonna put this much effort into the gym and working out, you need to fuel your muscles that you just tore to shreds and also give yourself energy for the rest of the day.
Absolutely. I see too many times clients and people, reaching out to me and thinking less is more. But this would be the time of day. You almost have a couple of hours in there. I'm not going to say where you can do anything, like don't go eat a whole cheesecake, but you do really need a higher carb intake. So, if you're a night eater, if you really enjoy your carbs at night and you can't control yourself, then you can move your workout. Really train heavy, lift heavy weights. Yes, even you women out there, lift heavy and do it towards the end of the night, pre-dinner, and then you can ingest more carbs.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
So let's get right into it. One of my favorite pre-workout snacks I'm going to share with you.
Okay.
Yeah. You can get one after. I'm going to share with you, and then I want you to share one with me. So this is one that we make at home all the time. And yes, I have a children at home. So we like these cute little grab and go. You get them at the dollar store muffin containers, and you can actually bake right in these. And then they look a little bit more fun. And this is simply egg whites, sweet potato, and banana. So there's no flours in here because I do use a lot of nut flours, and to bring these to school with nut allergies, it's not possible. So these are.
And it's also good to avoid fat post-workout because it does slow down your absorption of protein. So what you want to consist in your post-workout meal would be a high carb and a high protein.
Which this has. We have the sweet potatoes, we have the bananas, we have the eggs. Boom, egg whites, right? So we've taken the yolk out, which is the fat. And if you saw episode 2, we talked about my weekly meal prep. And one of the things that I do is always have sweet potatoes cooked and ready on hand. like that pre-workout shake that Midori and I were talking about, we could have thrown sweet potato instead of banana in there. And in the case of these muffins, they can be whipped up within 2 minutes because I already have some pre-cooked sweet potato.
Perfect.
Okay, so these are super yummy. I'll let you try one later if you're lucky. But why don't, not everybody likes a baked good or something sweet post-workout. Why don't you share one of your favorites with me?
Okay, this is one of my family's favorites.
How good does this look?
It is a double baked sweet potato. And in my home, I like to have sweet potatoes already pre-cooked. So then I can take them from the fridge, take out the insides, whip them up with some vegetables and some chicken and restuff the sweet potato. So this would be, hey. This would be a perfect post-workout meal. It's a high carb, high protein. How I made this and how I put it together is some pulled chicken, some broccoli, some peppers, some onions, and I would whip it up with the inside of the sweet potato and restuff the sweet potato.
You know what I love about this? I'm going to move over. I'm making you eat, but I'm going to actually try some. Sweet potato are great vitamins. It's a great carb for post-workout. We're going to fuel those muscles. She has the shredded pulled up chicken in here. So we have our protein, right? We also have some veggies in there. So this is a great way to hide your veggies from your kids too. And I'm sorry, Midori, this looks too good to wait.
My family loves it. It's one of our favorites and it's a healthy snack meal to have in the fridge and ready to go. We usually have a few on the go during the week just for in a crunch you can grab and eat. You can eat it cold, you can eat it hot. It's delicious. It's
awesome.
Great.
So we have two great things here. A shake is great post-workout. Just make sure you keep the fat out of it. Yes. So put more carbs in, put some bananas, some sweet potato and things like that. I'm going to show you something really quick that I do.
Sure.
When I have a sweet tooth, I want a cake or a cupcake, but I don't have time or I don't really want to wait to mix everything up, put it in the oven, wait 25 minutes, wait till it cools, because by then I'm starving and I've already dipped into the cookie jar. So one thing that we do is we make something called a mug cake, and I'm going to show you how easy this is. All you need is a mug and a microwave. How easy does that sound? I'm actually going to make you do it.
All right.
Okay? So all you need is one egg.
Does that mean I get to eat it?
Yes. One egg. Easy peasy, guys. You can do this literally. I did it last night. I'm not going to lie. I had a bit of a sweet tooth. It takes under 5 minutes, start to finish. 1 tablespoon of your favorite flour. I use coconut flour, almond meal, quinoa flour, one of these flours. I find that the coconut works best. And we're going to add just a little bit more egg white to top it off. I prefer whole eggs. I prefer things that come from the earth. But let's face it, convenient sometimes. Having these egg white cartons on hand in fridge makes for a little bit of an easier life. Let's face it, when you have kids and you got to go to dance, it makes easier, right?
Exactly.
So whisk that up, and all we're gonna throw in there is a teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder. And I'm gonna just use my fingers, a pinch, because it's the same thing. Go.
You really have no excuse when you have easy meals like this to have.
Done. We're done, right? We're gonna actually take this mug, we're gonna spray it with some extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil. Now comes like this. Do me a favor, pour it in there. Dun, 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 dun. And we are going to put this in the microwave for literally 1 to 2 minutes, depending on your microwave. Why don't you keep telling about the importance of the post-workout carbs while I throw this in there?
Perfect.
And why do you think these low-carb diets don't work? Tell everybody. Come on, Midori.
These low-carb diets, your body's running on nothing. It's running on no energy. So if you don't surround your workout with good proteins, good carbs, and good fats, your body's running on nothing. So, well, just a little recap. The most important thing to consume pre-workout would be your carb, protein, and a fat. And the most important thing to consume post-workout would be your protein and your carb. And I try to surround majority of my carbs throughout the day around my workout because I'm putting so much effort in. I want to fuel my body with good food, with premium food.
Let's talk about people or me. It's a Thursday. I forgot to prep my muffins. I forgot to make my potato. I forgot to make my protein bars. What are some great grab and goes?
Exactly what you're making in the microwave.
Okay, the mud cake in there. Another great thing is to have a scoop of your protein powder already in a jug, ready to go. And all you have to do is add water, shake it up, and grab an apple or a banana.
Exactly. That's perfect. Yeah.
I mean, an apple and a banana, there's your carb right there. You have your protein. They're no-brainers. So,
I usually have tuna. I usually have quick tuna that's easy to make in my fridge. I try every Sunday to prep my food like you do and have stuff in the fridge, but there are days that
it doesn't always happen, right? I'm gonna go check out this mug cake. I think it's almost ready. I smell it, and
I can't wait to try it.
well, I'm gonna make you try it. It's probably about 10 seconds off, but for the love of television, we have a mini cupcake here. So I'm just gonna get a plate. And you know what's great about this? Come on. I just made that in the microwave. And you know what's great about this is airy. It's full of protein. It's like a vanilla cupcake. And guess what the best thing is? Guess what we're gonna do?
It has a syrup?
We're gonna add syrup on top. So open that up for me. In that same mug, we're gonna add a tablespoon. Just add a tablespoon in there. The beauty with protein powder is the less water you use, the thicker it is. So we're just gonna add a little bit of water. Do you wanna grab that same whisk there and whisk it up? I mean, I'm gonna move over here and grab a little fork from you and move back.
I need some more water.
The beauty of this is it's airy. Look at this. You guys saw it took 2 little ingredients to make this. Okay, you have your protein. Oh, look at that. How's that going? Good?
Hot water.
Perfect. So this was simply a little bit of water with the protein powder. You could almost serve that to your guests, right? Keep looking, keep smelling. I'm gonna add one more thing on there because it makes me happy. Gonna add a little bit of color, okay? So, I mean, we're gonna eat this together for you guys, and you guys are gonna be jealous, but you don't have to be. All you need is a mug and a microwave, right?
A mug and microwave.
Grab that fork, let's dig in, and we will be back to recap this and plenty more. Welcome back to your beauty fuel. She is actually making me work out. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I want to thank Midori for coming into the kitchen with me and helping people understand a little bit more about the importance of pre and post workout nutrition.
Well, thank you for having me. It's my pleasure to be here. I'm so happy to be able to help you guys and educate you on the importance of your pre and post workout meals.
So don't forget those fats, those carbs, those proteins,
Yes.
those yummy snacks we made.
And
easy.
Your food doesn't have to be boring. Make it exciting. Make it delicious.
Make it delicious. You don't have to sacrifice flavor for great food and fitness goals.
Exactly.
And that's the aim of this whole show. So thank you for helping me get that across. She's making me work out. It's like, let's go.
Let's go.
So see you next time on Your Beauty Fuel.